motherfuckers! That's the proper way to greet whenever you start streaming. That's the first note of the day, guys. I gotta be honest with you guys. So basically, for this kind of stuff, you really need like a good preparation. But I took 4 hours today and I did it. It's not a bad head. I'm looking really good. Yo, Ariados, how you doing? Spike Swag, how you doing? Sassy Lassie. The casual gamers here, Flemma93, all guys with the VIP sign in front of their names are elite. We got Quince Gaming here, we got Cyan Cloud, we got Foops, we got Dark Trooper Gaming, Creepy Nanas, Saint Manny Gruden, all those fucking handsome people are here, guys. So today, good prep, screws up intro. I am gonna screw up way more. Yo, Dan, what's up, guys? So for today, guys, I am going to talk to you guys a little bit more about marketing and branding. So before we dive in, I'd like to tell you that I am kind of a busy person when you're looking at Kaiser. The problem is the more excited I get about a certain topic, the quicker I will go. So if you have any questions in between, if you have anything like to ask me, feel free to drop it in chat. Feel free to slow me down. You're like, Kaiser, what the fuck are you talking about? Just step on that pedal and make sure that I hit the brakes. Okay. So, without further ado, guys, let me dive right in and welcome you all to the official branding and marketing session done by the one and only true elite members up in here. So, let's kick this question off. Oh, there's already a question. Tell him to slow the fuck down when needed, exactly. It's been a fun 4 to 6 hours fortune chatting today. That's true. That is true. You all helped me with creating this nice presentation, guys. What is the question, Q? We can start off with a question if you like. Are you not excited? You aren't chatting quickly. Not yet. The further we get into this presentation, the more excited I will be, and the quicker the stuff that I'm gonna talk about will go. The problem is I have 12 years of experience in marketing, so I tend to use words which are like normal for people in marketing who are talking to amongst each other. If that happens, please feel free to ask any question, because I know that I do it and I try to keep it to a minimum, but that shit is bound to break somewhere. So basically, let's start off by explaining what the difference is between marketing and branding. I feel like by most people, when I talk to most people, it's already a problem explaining the difference between actual marketing and actual branding. So, marketing is the activity, set of institutions and processes for creating, communication, delivering and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners and societies at large. So basically, it's the whole set. Everything you're gonna do as a brand, everything is related to one giant topic which is called marketing. Next to that, you got branding. And branding is basically the marketing practice of creating a name, symbol or design that identifies or differentiates a product from other products. An effective brand strategy gives you a major edge in increasingly competitive markets. And that's the first real lesson that I am going to teach you today. Twitch is flooded with people. YouTube is flooded with people. We can all run off and go to D-Live or something else, and there's nobody there. So no matter where you go with your content, there will be competition. Whether it's 100 million or 10 million, it's still gotta be huge. Branding is actually the basic element for people to feel connected with you as the broadcaster, as a streamer. I'm trying to keep up with chat in the meantime as well. The most important stuff where you are going to keep a mindset about is where are you now? That is basically point A. And that is a variety, because today is also there's gotta be a lot of overlap in people already knowing stuff, in people not knowing stuff. So I try to keep it a little bit more general, but we are all at point A in this case. So, for example, I want to become a content creator. That is maybe your position A at this point. It can also be, I want to grow my channel, which can be your point A. I want to go part-time. I want to go full-time. I want to become a partner. I want to get a sponsor. I want to buy a house. Whatever the fuck you want, it is always a point A. In terms of good marketing and branding strategies, you're always focusing on how to get towards point B. And in this case, I just draw a line from A to B. While we all know that A to B is gonna be something like this. It's gotta go with ups and downs, mental health issues, struggles, life events, games not working, systems outdated, internet fucking issues. We've all been there. We all know what can happen. So basically, if you want to move from point A to B, you gotta work on your content creation and marketing skills. Whatever you're doing, it's not about sales, it's about engagement. And this is really important. Every single channel you use, every single media element you're gonna use in your time as a content creator, whether it's streamed to 3 people, 3,000, 3 million, it is always about the engagement. What you want is chat to be blazing. But guys, I don't have anybody in my chat yet. Give me a second, I'll get right back to that one. But it's really important to understand it's about engagement, not about sales. So what you're trying to do is not sell anything. You want people to feel one with you. So for example, when we start this conversation later on in the branding part, it's gonna be about your name. It's gonna be a match. So it's not just you broadcasting a fucking game, because then I can play the game myself. If you just sit on a screen with a webcam and you're playing the game, that's not creating content. That's you playing a game. What I'm talking about here is taking your channel towards the next level by following a couple of steps. And in the process of those steps, you want to become A to B. Because at the moment, when you are at A and you're going to B, you got to take certain steps to get there. And those steps are a wide variety based upon your own personality. So, dive right in. Good content isn't about good storytelling, it's about telling a true story well. What is storytelling? Everybody can create their own name. You can just like, hey, I am going to be a streamer or a content creator, and I'm gonna call myself, let's think about something, Citron so fresh. Fresh peaches. So freshly peached. Impeachment freshly. I don't know. You can make up whatever you want. That is not gonna work. You need to have an actual story, because in the same category you're streaming, there's gonna be at least 100,000 other people. Let that sink in. You want to make sure that the name is gonna suit whatever you're trying to tell. Right? So, the first thing we are going to do is fuck this presentation up. Thank you, Kaza. Sorry. Cut! Cut! Good content is about good storytelling. It seems like it's skipping too. This looks really weird. So, my first advice, guys, and this is really, really fucking important, because I know, and I am one of those people. I am not here today to tell you that I am fucking 10 out of 10, because I am definitely not. But what I want to tell you is the different element in towards going to be. You can go head first, you can dive right in, and you can be like, okay, I am going to become a full-time or part-time streamer. That's fine. That's a great B. I applaud you if you make it. But you're not gonna make it if you don't do this right here. Let's start off with a mind map to strategize. So you gotta sit down on your desk and you're gonna take the fucking time to do something. For me, start out with 2 major important things. The first one is called USP. It is a unique selling point. What? And this is a direct question. What does your channel do different than all the other channels out there? Tell me. Tell me. What makes your channel different than any other channel out there? And I'm gonna wait for chat to actually give me feedback on what they think that is different between them and the rest. For me as Kaiser, I can tell you what it is. For me, I troll with my Dutch accent. I riot a lot. I haven't seen that on Twitch yet. I have my a whole idea with the interactive giveaway section connected to my channel points. The The goal is to make you sure you stand out. Your USP is your brand. Yeah, you can flip it around, but I feel with content creation, especially if you make it about certain like different variety of locations, for example, Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, then it's really hard to brand yourself, especially in the beginning. If you're a variety, that depends on if you're a variety streamer or if you are focusing on one single point of view. So for me, basically, if you have the right personality, that's gonna give you a 10-point advantage. I'm not gonna lie. That is what's going to happen. But if you do the mind mapping right, and then you start thinking about branding it, then you're actually going to make a B spot. Then you're actually going to move forward. You can't just press live and expect people to come up and show up and be there and engage with you. That's not how it goes. Because with you are 100 people who do this on a daily basis. I do this on a monthly basis. I sit down, I write, okay, what did I do really well? And where did I screw up? And this list is always longer than this list right here. But you gotta keep thinking about your unique selling points. So what makes you stand out? So for Dark Troop, for me, it's knowledge about the games and the subject I play, or the noob mentality of the games I play that I have no experience with. That is a great USP. If you have in-depth knowledge about a game, if you are like more advanced than anybody else, that is a great USP. You can use that. It should also reflect in the storytelling that I'm about to show you. I tend to have a lot of SFX, variety of redeems and content changes frequently. I also allow my viewers to pull games. That is excellent. So one of your USPs is community management, which is basically what you're saying. Community management includes a variety of sound effects that they control you with, a variety of redeeming of items, which are most assumedly channel points or point redemptions in terms of like stream elements or something like that, and content changes frequently. That means that you are a variety streamer. And if you make your viewers be able to vote on the game that you're playing, one of your USPs is going to be community based. My art, my characters, and just me. Oh, and Overwatch. Exactly. So you focus on one game. That's a really good thing. Your characters are a part of your Discord, a part of your storytelling. And you're creepy. That is also true. You win. There's no wrong there. Exactly. Now the next question is, and that's probably a little bit more dirty because that's the first topic of business that you're going to touch, are unique buying reasons. One of the most underestimated things is that the story you're trying to tell should reflect in the emotes you create. Let that sink in. The story you're trying to tell should reflect in anything you do with your channel, including emotes where people sub you for. So you actually make more money if you have a well thought out strategy on your emote management. The better the emotes match your story, the more people are involved in your community, the more money you're going to make. It's that simple. I can't make it any more difficult than that. For example, if your story, let me grab, I will grab Creepy. Creepy is all about the bananas. So everything you do as a creepy streamer, content creator, or as a viewer should evolve around bananas. It should evolve around sub to it with rate and love and follow, and everything you do is about that same topic, that same piece of information trying to sell. That is part of a story. And if that story matches everything you're doing and everything you're trying to sell, then you're going to make it big. But you gotta stick to the story. You can't diverse away from it. And I will dive more into that once we go along the way. So unique selling points are unique reasons why people should visit you. What makes you stand out of the crowd? Unique buying reasons is, why would anybody support you as a content creator and not your neighbor? Right? After that, when you have your mind map all laid out, when you have all kinds of things in there that matches the thing you're trying to build, it's going to be about your target audience. And this is something I can't stress enough. You can't please everybody. Let me repeat that. You can't please everybody. All right? You have a specific group, and we call that a target audience. It is a specific group who's going to like your content. Let me get you an explanation. I got a couple of friends. Foops __. He is a really, really cuddly kind of guy. He is that person you would call if something is wrong. He is the person you would trust. He is the person you can have a laugh with and a beer. It's that like teddy bear kind of, I want to hug him kind of person, okay? That is Foops. He is not a high energy streamer. He is not super excited. He makes you feel comfortable. Yeah? So the target audience for him is something that diverse around that, combined with his own story. I am a very, very high energy streamer. That also means I can't stream more than 4 hours or I die. But for me, my target audience is people who like that high tense engagement or that high tense going on, like all of the sudden Kaiser goes. That happens. That's my way of streaming. So if you ever looking at someone else's stream and be like, oh my fucking god, I wish I could do that. Don't. You are unique in your own personality, in your own channel. You are in control. You are the boss. Nothing, nobody else. It is okay to learn from others, but make sure that they fall into the same category as a streamer. There's nothing really that one of another can't learn about each other. But the other one is like, hey guys, this is my line of content. I find another streamer who's bigger in the same kind of content. Let me learn and evolve from what he's doing. It is good to set an example, but don't dwell yourself on growth or anything like that when it comes to people who are actually working for that part in the same line that you are. Watched a streamer yesterday. It was the please everybody type. He seems stressed and pulled in so many different directions. Huh? Exactly, but that's not what I'm saying, isn't that? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Like for me, I'm not saying bend with the wind. I'm actually saying create your own fucking wind and stick to that wind. And people will come and go. People will check you out. People will like your content, and there will be people who fucking hate it, and who's also gotta be haters. So for me, especially towards everybody in chat, towards everybody who's watching, be yourself. Because you can't be anybody else. You can't act. Because at the end, the real person will come out. Unless it's part of your strategy. See Dr. Disrespect. He even fell out of the character, but that was after 6 years. He did an amazing job before he got kicked. But he did an amazing job in acting a certain way after you've created, let's go back, that mind map. He made a strategy. After that, he created his own target audience, and there you go. Story is told. So the mind map you've created sets your target audience. You know who to aim for. The story needs to appeal to that target audience. I call this a little bit like matchmaking. It is really important to look at streaming and content creation in the form of matchmaking. You gotta connect. You gotta be together. You gotta be on top of each other. Not in a physical sense, but you gotta like be attracted towards each other. You gotta love the content, and you gotta be in love with your chat. You gotta be the one triggering the chat to go like, hey, Kaiser, you are doing a shit job today. And how do you do that? How do you attract that target audience? How do you get them vivid in chat? I had to talk about it today. I played a little bit of horror yesterday. And instead of just playing the game, being there on your screen, no, engage with your channel. If I would say, guys, I want to see 5 typed. I want 5 elites typed in the chat before we go to the next screen of this presentation. Can I get 5 elites up in the fucking chat, please? That's 1. That is 2. I need 3 more, please. That is 3. That is not 4. You're cheating. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Next screen. That is a form of how you attract, serve, and delight your target audience. Once they're there, make sure that they are part of your conversation. Look what's happening. Elite, 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 elite. Elite, 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 elite. That's because I am making a call to action towards the chat to be involved with what I am doing. to make sure that they connect with what I'm doing. Does that make sense? Attract, serve, delight your target audience. Once they're there, make sure that they are special. That they're like, oh, this dude really knows what he's doing. I feel comfortable here. But that does depend on the first two steps. Mind map, target audience, attract, serve, and delight. So the call to action you're willing to do, thank you, Maddie, I saw that. The call to action that you really want when people are in chat is that you want to make them part of your channel. I'm gonna do another example. Hey chat, what's up? I'm doing a presentation about marketing. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah. I got 7 kills now, I'm still moving forward. I'll get right back at you. Do you see the difference, guys? I see this happening so many times. We come in with a fucking raid of like, even if it's 5 people. I don't care, guys. You have worked so bloody hard to get your stream up. You invested all the money here. And then when people actually come in, they are not welcomed. They are not hyped. There's nothing going on to make them feel special. No. But do it in your own way. Alright? Don't do it like, hey guys, riot! That's me. Do it in your own way. So a raid comes in, make it a thing. And combine that thing with attract, serve, delight. But in your own story. So if they come in, you gotta explain where your name is from. Yo guys, my name is Kaiser, I'm all the way from the Netherlands. I'm a variety streamer, but today you're watching a horror stream that I'm doing. Hey chat, can I get some blowjobs up in the chat to show all the people who are new? I have an emote who looks a little bit like that and it got evolved into the channel thing, whatever. I am just saying that you gotta make it feel special for them to come in. And you gotta keep that fucking... There we go, guys. Thank you for the blowjobs up in the chat. You gotta keep that hype going. You can't make them feel bored or not welcome, which is even worse. But you also can't keep that hype up to a certain level the entire time. And that's where that question thing comes in. If you have attracted them in and you're serving them content, make them feel special. And you can think of a wide variety of things to do. Ask them to go left, right, into a corner, kill the enemy, yes or no, gun to choose, ship to sail, whatever the fuck you want. You can always do it together. Make them feel special. Back to the topic. Thank you for this great presentation. Step 1 is just storytelling. Okay, I am gonna be a little bit more of a dick. I'm sorry. I am here for a marketing session, and there's a lot of people in chat, and I know that some of this is basic, but I also want to be fair and really tell you what is on my mind. So I got a couple of things to say. 1, you make me feel like a troll, Kaiser. Flemma. You know that is a special feeling that I give you. That you are my #1 troll, Flemma. Angry ginger is hot. So the storytelling part is actually when you have come up with like, okay, I am gonna make a case. Yesterday I claimed a name, and I didn't want to do this, but I am because I'm feeling good. I am feeling good. I'm sorry. So my story is that in this case, I feel a lot. I am focusing on community. That is #2. #3 is I do a couple of shooters. And #4 is that I want my name to bring something unique to the table as well. Okay? Wait, hold up. Flamme is a number. You are all trolls, guys. That's no problem. I'm hurt. I will hurt you in a very good way, Foopsie. Don't start a troll war. Guys, companies pay me a lot to do this. So maybe take advantage of it if you have any questions, okay? Okay? I might smack a bitch. Brand name, community story, involvement, GFX, and marketing. Those are the 5 steps. And I narrowed it down really hard because I only want to do this like for an hour and a half, because otherwise it's gonna be too long. Brand name, community story, involvement, GFX, and marketing. Okay? 1. Your fucking name. I am gonna make an example. And I'm gonna make this up. Everybody, I got this amazing friend who's just in my channel. We're playing together tonight. He's also a fantastic streamer on Twitch. Go check him out. His name is th3_r195_rager_x30. That is not going to work, guys. That is not going to work, you know what I mean? How can you come up with a name that nobody can pronounce, that nobody can work with, which is difficult? And if you start typing it in the search bar, you will find 10 other people with the actual name before you show up. I can't wrap my head around that one. And don't come at me with everything is taken, because that is fucking bullshit. Go back to the drawing board, go back to the mind mapping thing and come up with something else. I fucking hate it if you make it so difficult. There's a million streamers out there. There's tens of million streamers out there. So make your name easy. Pretty easy. Although people say Keizer to me. Keizer. Exactly. Many things aren't taken. Make it easy. Try avoiding underscores and numbers. I'm not talking if you do it at the end. I am talking as a replacement. And the casual gamer, I know that you are here. For you, it's also a little bit different. Like, if you don't overdo it, it's fine. You can say, go follow the underscore casual gamer with a 3 in the end instead of the E. That is not so difficult. I'm really talking about that breezer kind of names, like we call it in the Netherlands. You can read that, casual gamer. Exactly. And I like that name. It's easy, it's smart. It's gotta fit your story. Are you still here, Mr. Casual Gamer? Can I set your example here? Can I set your example for number 3, what we talked about? Let me know. It's gonna be unique based on what makes you stand out. So make your name fit the story, guys. It is not so difficult. I hope you're still here, guys. Casual Gamer, can you tell me if it's alright if I use your example for 3, sorry. It should be unique. What makes you remember Dr. Disrespect? And don't tell me the millions of viewers. Because it's a really, really smart way of branding yourself. Because the Disrespect actually suits his character. He's only bitching. And Ninja, when he streams Ninja, he is actually a ninja. I don't really see him engage that much, but he is a fantastic gamer. So that way he knew on the drawing board what would match. And after that, he completely destroyed streaming. He did so well, and I mean it in a positive way. Like with the bandana thing on, and he was like, he did that thing, was all based upon one thing, being a fucking ninja. So good. Trying to find a name that is available across YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and Facebook can sometimes be hard. I 100% agree with that. But for me, if I would make a recommendation on that part, I would say, hey guys, my main platform is Twitch, and it's got to be available on Twitch. And for all the other platforms, I can come up with one other brand that suits all the others. That is available, in my opinion. Yeah, I can't say ninja in English for some unapparent reason. So, let me get back to Dr. Disrespect, because he's a great example. Because the character's name that he picked, Dr. Disrespect, is so fucking bloody smart. Because his whole character was being built upon being disrespectful. He was always saying he's the best, being arrogant. You gotta love that or you hate it. That doesn't matter, because I'm saying again, you don't have a 100% target audience. You will only get a little cut from the pie. It is that piece of the pie that you get that actually makes you stand out or make people come back. I know that you don't like it or I don't like it or whatever. That doesn't really matter. In this case, what I'm trying to tell you is the brand name fits the story, fits the character, fits the whole channel, the whole brand. So I had a call with Games Play Bad News, now the casual gamer, and I told him, like, okay, it's gotta fit the story that you're trying to tell. And he is a casual gamer and he plays a variety of games, combining all the way from CES times and early days up until the games from like yesterday, that he was streaming yesterday. So in his story, the casual gamer actually fits his channel better, especially with him being all about like the noob stuff and all about like the games room and everything he's doing with the Discord. So the story he's trying to tell actually fits better with that new brand name. It's gonna take time for people to fully adapt it. That's not gonna happen like overnight. But it's memorable and it's available, so let's go. One thing I do, I like to think stands out is the Marvin the Magician voice. If you can do voice stuff, that is fantastic. That should also, I'm not sure if it is Quince, but that should be like a channel point thing. But I do wonder, like, if you do Quince Gaming 93 and you are good as a voice actor as well, that is a, I'm just being honest because you know I love you, and I think I can say it. Quince Gaming is actually narrowing down your opportunity as a broadcaster. My previous name was Kaiser Gaming, and I cut out the gaming part because the gaming part actually narrows down the amount of content that you can create. So a brand name should be not narrowing down the content that you're about to serve. Well, dress up can also be a thing. If you can do a Kermit the Frog impression, that would be hilarious. Make it a community challenge. Stream as Kermit the Frog for 12 hours. If anybody, in total you make 100,000 channel points. I will get back to that later as well. We need to move on, guys. I've already been talking for 30 minutes. Okay. The most underestimated thing on Twitch and everything beyond that is fucking GFX. I'm talking design, guys. Every great design begins with an even better story. Before you go to a GFX artist and say like, hey, I want a new logo. I see this happening so many times. I can fucking... No. No, 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 no. 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 Bad content creators. Go back in the corner. It's your story that you're trying to tell. The designer's gonna come over to you and it's gonna say, what story do you want to tell? You tell the story to the designer and they will make a matching design for your story. So go to the drawing board, make a mind map, send that to a designer, say, I need a new logo, this is me. And they will blow your mind out because you are not a designer. I don't know how I can make myself more clear than this. That story starts with your logo. And then it will spread out everywhere. Your social media channels, your Twitch channel, your whole marketing strategy. Everything that you're going to do, from a banner to somewhere on a dirty, shady little website back on the after part, guys. That is all going to be connected to one and the same thing. Right? I think my Streamlabs crashed in the meantime. So, please, yeah, my Streamlabs, I didn't reach out because Streamlabs crashed. Please, guys, it's now working again. Before you start thinking about logos, designs, overlays, panels, and whatever the fuck I'm missing out, emotes, chat badges, whatever you want, go back to the drawing table, make a mind map, think about what you want to do, strategize, because that is going to pay off. Your emotes should match your story. Your logos is the basic foundation of your story. If you look at a logo, you're gonna be like, ah, okay, I can expect this kind of content. That is what it should tell. It's the basic foundation that needs to stand out from the rest and make them feel get the right vibe and feeling before they even get into your channel. Colors, also very underestimated. Colors have a certain feeling to it. This is a little bit of an older one, but I still find it very useful to use it a lot because people don't underestimate the colors. One of the most, I'm sorry if I'm being a dick sometimes, guys, but I'm really trying to help. One of the things that annoy me the most is when people say, I want this color. I don't give a shit what color you like. Because it's gotta match the story, guys. And here we go again. Look at the color range. I am excited and optimistic. Do you think that matches my channel, guys? Does the colors that I have picked here, does that match the story that I'm trying to tell? Out of that whole list, I am not peaceful. I am definitely not balanced. You can trust me, but that's not what my channel is about. I am creative, but I gotta pick 2 colors. I can be friendly sometimes and sometimes not. But out of that whole list, for me, it's excitement and optimism. I think if you come to my channel, for example, it's gotta be excited. Let's fucking go and riot! And on the other side, it's gonna be optimistic. I am gonna make you feel like you can push the boundaries. That we can go next level together. That is me. That is my story. That is not your story. Your story can be about, I don't know. I am a creative, trustworthy person. So let's go and start with working with the colors purple and blue. That won't match well, but you know what I'm saying here. Gotta pick your colors that gotta match the story. Okay? In here, I like this. It's also basically saying whatever people are trying to say. And colors also do another thing, which is really important. Going back to the call to action. Different colors, and you gotta look that up for yourself. But color matching, color scheme matching, is actually going to help you get clicks. That's a true story. Orange, yellow, and red are basically the best colors that people click on. Red is evil, so yes. I think the red really suits your channel, Flemma. Also because of the horror theme, which brings a lot of excitement. So I think that really works. For you, Creepy Nanas, you should think about the yellow color for the banana. Which is optimism. Optimism. I can't speak anymore. Optimism. So you gotta bring that optimism into your channel somehow, because that matches your brand. Okay? I can't stress this enough. I know mental health is a big thing. And I know I can't talk about it because I have not experienced it in a mentionable way. Of course, everybody has his ups and downs, but I'm not talking about the ups and downs. I'm talking about like real mental health issues, which my dad struggled with. That's the personal part I'm about to tell you. And it left me a big mark when I was young, so I know the impact of when you're not feeling well. Okay. With that being said, guys, there's a couple of things. People say don't focus on the numbers. I say do focus on the numbers, but not live. Compared to any other type of broadcasting or content creation situation, we actually have data live at our hands, at our disposal, that can help us to see if we're on the right track. Is that Horror Night doing what I want? Is that shooter doing what I want? I love to play it, but is that enough? Or should I play it offline and maybe not stream 24/7? And why? That's where the data kicks in. I don't focus on what I'm up against. I focus on my goals and I try to ignore the rest. That's gotta be hard. You can't ignore everything. But losing somebody who was a regular viewer in your channel actually means that you're probably on the right direction into moving your channel up to the next ladder, up to the next point. And people will come and go. You can't keep everybody satisfied. Hello? This is me talking. I've been there. Worn the t-shirt, guys. I got it. I got the t-shirt. You will lose people. Don't stress over losing people. Because in the end, they didn't fit your content. They didn't fit your channel. They didn't fit the way and the direction that you wanted to go. Try to ignore that. Let that go. There's millions and millions and millions of people out there who are there for you. Who can be reached. If you're doing it right. Which is step 4. I am not going into detail about all the social media platforms. I'm actually planning a second second session, which is going to be about data marketing. I want to do YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that. Today I'm really going to focus on the basic ingredients of marketing for content creators. And I picked Twitter and Twitch out of everything that we're doing, trying to make like basic foundations going. So now that you have your brand, now that you have your story to tell, after that you've created your GFX that's going to match all the channels and all the platforms that you're doing. After that's all said and done, then and only then you're ready to market. Right? I see so many people who start in the wrong direction. Step 1. Mind mapping and strategizing. Step 2. Brand building. Name, etc, etc. Step 3. Matching those steps, story, branding, into your GFX. It matches your target audience. And then, after that is done, step 1, 2, 3, in that order. Don't create a name until you know what you're doing. And if you have a name you're not happy with, go back to the drawing table and step 1, 2, 3. And then step 4 is going to be marketing. You can't market a product that is not ready to be branded. If you're not happy with your logo, if you're not happy with the content you're creating, stop. Don't do anything on 50%. Go 150%, and otherwise, don't do it. Don't stream when you're not feeling well. Don't go live if you're not sure about it. Talk to other people. Learn from other streamers. Go out there. If you are going to do the same fucking trick every single day for 10 hours, I am grinding! No, you're not grinding, you're being a stupid fool. If you're actually serious about being a good content creator, go out there, learn and network. Basic foundation of marketing is creating a network. If you were that good, you would already be on 1 million viewers. So everybody, including me, everybody is not good enough. Out of their own peace of mind. Go out there, watch other streamers, learn what you like, learn what you dislike, and use that, implement it on your channel. Become better every single day. Because your brand is so much more than what you're trying to sell. It is everywhere, in everything that you're doing. Don't just tweet something out. Don't just post a YouTube video. Strategize in what your story is and what you're trying to tell people. So, marketing is actually telling the world that you are a rock star in that story. Content marketing is showing the world you are one. So basically, marketing is like the shell that is around the brand. Everything you do, the first glance that people get is that shell around you. Everywhere is marketing. Every time you do something is marketing. What I'm doing right now, right here, marketing. The content marketing part is actually the content that you create. What we're doing right now, which is hopefully at someday cut out in the right way and then uploaded to YouTube on our official YouTube channel from the Elite. Links are in chat in about 2 minutes. The content that you create, the content marketing that you create, you need to fully utilize everything that you create. And I'm gonna tell you how and why. So there's a lot going on when it's talking about digital marketing. 1, and I can't stress enough, I'm gonna be a dick again. I'm sorry, I just try to help. Social media, that's not an option. There you go, thank you, Mr. Phillips. Guys, social media is not an option. It is obligated. If you are serious in becoming a content creator, you can't say I'm not on Twitter or on Instagram. You gotta be there. The only difference is you don't have to be everywhere. Pick your personal favorites out and focus. Yeah, do you listen to what I'm saying? You will burn yourself out if you're trying to do everything. That is not going to work. Because your content will dry up, all the channels will dry up, and the reason why people are there will dry up. Because that's you. So, guys, for the love of God, if you want to do social media, you gotta do it right. Pick the channels that you like. Pick the channels that actually can help you in your target audience. Where your target audience is, you gotta be there. I don't want to hear an excuse, I don't like it. If your whole target audience is on fucking Instagram, you go on fucking Instagram. Or stay on 3 viewers. I'm sorry. But you gotta select. You can't do Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Oh my god, what else do we have? Yeah, the next time in the next stream, I am going to talk about social media content manager. Like, there's a lot of tools that are out there that are free that can help you with everything that you're doing. Snapchat, exactly. I've dropped Facebook. There you go. Make a selection, and that selection should be done right, because it's gonna add so much more stress if you feel like, oh, I gotta be there, there, and there. That is not going to work. Select the channels that suit your target audience, that suit your brand, and do those channels right. Alright? MySpace. In the Netherlands we had Hives. I think that maybe Ceci knows that. Okay. I'm sorry. I have some examples. I'm not saying that I do everything right, which is definitely not the case. I'm trying to help. There's a couple of don'ts. If I see this live on someone, I can... That's what I feel when I see a fucking bot tweet you out. Oh my fucking god. Let me tell you, marketing 101. We all know that every social media channel is like one giant bot. We all know that, right? We all know that social media is based upon bots and data. If you scroll your Facebook timeline and you leave your mouse like approximately 3 seconds on a post, you will see more of those posts. Because they analyze what you're doing on the page and where you stop, and then they see what it was about. They will give you more about that subject. What you're doing here, right here, with bots, or with the same type of tweet that you send out every time you go live, or something like that, that is going to hurt you. And I'm not just talking about me unfollowing you when I see this happening, or anybody else probably in chat, but I'm talking about the big picture. Twitter will see this, and they will see, hey, they will classify you as a spam bot because you keep on dropping the same freaking link over and over again with the same hashtags and the same shit. They will penalize that behavior and stop showing you in so many timelines. Yeah? If you go live, don't always tweet your URL. You can also say, hey guys, I'm live. Check out the URL which is in my bio. That is enough. You can mix it up and then sometimes do it and sometimes don't do it. But don't do it in every single tweet. And if you have a bot, oops, uninstall the bot. Please, for the love of God. How would you feel if you follow someone and then immediately get a message, hey, thank you for the follow, by a bot? Or hey, I'm going live, by a bot. This is not personalized. This has nothing to do with a story. This has nothing to do with your brand. This has nothing to do with good marketing or promotion. This is you tweeting out your life and nobody cares. All the people that care around this one are, and I checked, are all retweet bots. So one bot is actually supporting another bot. Do you really think that a tweet retweet bot is going to attract people to your stream? No. It's going to hurt your brand. Stop doing it. Stop overusing hashtags. And this, I can... This really, really, really pisses me off. This pisses me off in a big time. Me piss you off a long time, yes? Look. Like, should we be afraid that if you get unfollowed, that we can see that you look at your numbers? For fuck's sake, guys. Remove all the bots from your Twitter account, like right now. Thank you. Oh, I'm really getting frustrated. I need to watch out. Okay, storytelling wise. I got a couple of questions here. Dafo. I don't know this guy. I just seen him on Twitter because I was searching for someone. Look. Can somebody tell me how I'm going to fucking explain that name? XX underscore 8 4 9. What is that? Can somebody... XX underscore 8 Divine? I have no clue who he is, and it's fucking annoying me. But next to that, be careful with your story. Yeah? Couple of things. Be careful with your story here. Why is my underline way? First of all, you send out a message. Epic Phil, follow me on Twitch and YouTube. I do it. I see a couple of other people do it. And that's fine if it matches your brand. Creepy nanas. If it matches your brand for being a fucking noob, or you are hilarious when it comes to certain moments in a game, utilize that. Download the clip, share it on every platform that you've got. But if you say that you are a god at a game, you can never, ever, ever clip something like that and share that. And it's gonna happen. This is... Of course you will fail. You're fucking human. But you, as your main account, won't have to share it. You clip and share the content that matches your brand. Alright? If you're a horror streamer, you cut out scare jumps and you send them out into the world. You tag the game, do the hashtag of the game, and that's fucking it. Because the next one here is Epic Phil. He's not telling what is happening here, or with whom, or is he playing alone? No, it's follow me on Twitch and YouTube. Okay, I don't know you, but thank you for the request. And then you will get hashtag Warzone, hashtag Battle Royale, hashtag PlayStation 4, hashtag Gamer, hashtag Streamer, hashtag Stream Loots. Because somebody wants to follow the conversation about Streamlabs or Stream Loots. Nobody. And hashtag follow. Because we have a conversation about following each other or something. And don't get me started on follow for follow. If you ever do follow for follow, unfollow everybody that you don't have any contact with, guys. 08 David 9. You're probably right, Malaurus and Eridis. I think so, guys. It's David. Okay, I missed that, but still. If they come into your stream, you have 1 second to shout someone out. You will call him XX or something. Or XX weird name. You are absolutely right. That was my next point, Ronnie. Also, next to that, more than 3 hashtags will bury your tweet on Twitter. So don't do more than, I would say 2, maybe 3, but that's it. Exactly, I would not shout out that name. Too much effort. That's exactly my point then. 100% my point. The name matters. That's exactly what you see in here. So basically, he needs to go back to the drawing table. I do like his logo, by the way. That's pretty fun. That's personalized. Yeah, tag the game. So basically what we did when Dwarf Sigmund, he bought a piece of merch and we tagged Stream Elements in it. And they retweeted it. And he got a reach of, he reached over 4,200 people. Or 2,400 people, I don't know. At least it was thousands of people who saw his tweet, which is really good for your brand if you're starting to build it. So the content you do is fire and the social media is gasoline. The fire can rise, the fire can go up if you actually make sure that it's out there. Everyone saw Siggy's beautiful shirt. Exactly. Exactly. So content is your fire. That is your fire. And now you need more gasoline to make the fire go up. Use social media for it. Hashtag get good, guys, eh? Foops did that for me. I filled in Fall Guys. And I even started trolling it about myself. And then it was picked up. And he started tweeting about it. Another example is the last tweet from Gloat. I was playing that scary horror game. Got trolled by Shadow Forge Run. You did like a thing on my webcam overlay. And he screenshot it and he tweeted it to me. And it's actually helping my brand. As long as it fits a story. If I was aiming to be like Kaiser and I'm the fucking god of aim. If that was my story, then I would never have supported the hashtag GetGoodKaiser. You know why? Because it doesn't fit my channel. But I don't want people to come into my channel feeling like, hey, this is the god of aim. I'm here for Kaiser. He's gonna get a W. I do get W's. I can shoot. But I'm no fucking ninja. As long as you accept and embrace that and then start telling your own story, then you are on the right track. Right? And using your community or asking your community or the community doing it out of their own is like the biggest compliment you can get as a streamer. If somebody else steals your content, steals the things that you do, or it's like, hey, I want that too. That is probably the biggest compliment you can ever get. Don't mistake that for being misled or mistreated or anything like that. It's the biggest compliment out there. It's basically saying, someone else saying to you, oh my fucking god, I love that content. I love what you're doing. Let me steal that. I love this. It is fun. So what can you do? What is really smart? Involve your community in your social media appearance. Once that group starts to go around, starts circling around you and want to be with you in your channels, they also want to be with you when you're not live. Don't underestimate the power of being offline, guys. Offline is the same storytelling, it's the same brand building, it's the same marketing as you are live. Great example is Creepy Nanas, guys. I saw he hit 100 followers on the Twitch and I said to him, dude, send out a tweet thanking people for reaching those 100 followers on his new channel. He needed to change. And he did. And he got, and this is a screenshot of today. And this is a screenshot of August 6, 2020. I thought it was around 100 then. So he got 16 likes. If I round it up, back then it was 17% engagement. Now it's not anymore. But it was 17% engagement. Let me rephrase that. 17% of the people in his network, they engaged with that tweet. They even liked it. So basically him saying thank you was probably his most looked at tweet that he ever sent out. So I can't stress this enough. Don't make social media about sales. Don't make social media all about yourself. Make it about anything else than yourself, except for when you're bringing that content. So if you share the clips, make it about you. And then, after that, make it about someone else. Make it about the rest. Make them feel special. Make the people who come to your channel, who put in time into your channel, make them feel special. The second is, connect with brands, but don't oversell yourself. Brand over monetizing. One of my biggest fucking... I can't cope with that. Sponsorships versus affiliate. Arani, can you please drop your link in chat? Please. We got an article about it, guys. If you're... Not every affiliate is a sponsorship. If you get $5 for selling a product, that is called affiliate marketing. If you have a brand sponsoring you with actual stuff or money, that is a sponsorship. And I'm really cutting it down because of time. Okay? What I did here is new desk hype. Super excited for it. Look at this beauty. Now I need to finish the background. It is a welcome. It's so difficult. So many options. So I'm actually trying to engage with people. I got 49 likes. I got 3 people who retweeted them with quotes. One of them, you see it right there, is TC Helicon Gaming, which is the owner of the Go XLR that I'm using. So at that point, they saw my tweet because I pinned them, Elgato, and 5 others, which are all a part of my setup. Elgato, Samsung, I think. Yep, Samsung. Razer. So I have a couple of things here which are connected to brands that I pinned them to. And Going saw that and retweeted me, which brought me another 34 likes, 1 quoted tweet, 1 retweet, and 3 comments below. So with 1 screenshot, with 1 story to tell, I involve my community in the next development of my system, of my personal setup or whatever, and connect brands to it. Because that way is the first step to get your name out there. Don't oversell it. I can't stress this enough. If you make $5 in the last 3 months selling energy drinks, for example, stop doing it. The same effort you put in the tweet to do that is actually a tweet to thank your subs for bringing in at least 4 times that amount. Why do you want to hurt your brand over a $5 fucking affiliate marketing tool? Why? You can drop your... I hear it. One other thing. Personalize your social media strategy, guys. It is about you. You are the broadcaster. You have a story to tell. I am there not for the game, I'm there for you. Make it personal. And that is what Dark Trooper Gaming did right here with his Elite t-shirt. He and Sessi are really happy and I'm super excited for them. And they made it personal. This is my story to tell. In case you're having a bad... This is one of the best tweets out there. In case you are having a bad day or just need cheering up, come be a bit of baby giggles to cheer you up. As streamer content creators, it's important to take a break and enjoy those family moments. It's a learning moment. It makes you feel welcome. And it makes it very personal because this is his baby boy. So he did all 3 things in 1 tweet. Super excited. That is so important, guys. I can't stress that enough. And that is a 10 out of 10 tweet if you ask me. Although it is 4 hashtags. I wouldn't have done all 4 of them. Like this. Because those hashtags has nothing to do with the content you create. So if you tell the story, which you're doing, you make it personal, which is good. You involve the community by reaching out, which you did. Those are all good. And then rip with the hashtags. Get them all out. There's no need for a hashtag here. Because your community is already following you. And they want to be in the personal touch. Good morning, world. I made someone about Hugo. Which is really... This is really personal. This one is really personal. And this is a different type of... announcing a birthday stream. I really like this tweet as well. I'm trying to show you different varieties of personal because I do want to tell you guys that you don't want to do anything that doesn't suit you, that doesn't fit you or make you feel stressed about something. Don't do it. But on the other hand, your community does want to get that personal connection, does want to connect with you on a deeper level, the inner level. Future says, yeah, I fucking love that tweet, Dan. That's a great example. Van der Beek, which is an Ajax player, and I'm a huge Ajax fan, he got transferred to Manchester United. Me and Dan had a talk about it, about soccer or football or wherever you're from, how you want to call it. And he tweeted out actually the tweet that Van der Beek was leaving towards Manchester United. And he said about my son, he's gonna be the next one. And that is so cool because he takes the time out of his day to make me feel special. So Dan did a really good job there. But this tweet about going live is actually a great representation of what Foops is. I told you about him. I told you he's a bit goofy. He makes you feel welcome. He makes you feel special. He makes you feel connected to the whole situation that you're about to step in when you enter the channel. And this representation in the picture is actually proving that he doesn't take it that seriously. Himself, I mean. He is a serious content creator, that's not what I'm saying. But he doesn't take it too seriously in the form of like, oh, I gotta look super handsome. I gotta be 9 out of 10 picture every time I drop it. No. Goof it up. Because the birthday stream was one big giant goof party. I think even Creepy Nandos was there. He didn't really play with us. He was like the 4th wingman behind the scenes. We all know who was #1 top player. I'm just saying. I gotta get that out there, guys. That's gotta happen. Hey, Weep, how are you? Sir, yeah, what do you want to say, Creepy? Because we all know it's true. Be a man, step up. No, I'm not saying it's a 10. That's actually my point. It's not about 3, it's like a 7. Because it's funny. This makes me laugh and makes me want to click on the link. So instead of being a webcam girl or being a webcam boy, you actually made the representation of what I can expect when I hit the link. That is not my point, guys. You're missing my point. The point is, if your channel represents this, then this is a fantastic photo. So this is really good. And Flemma is right. You can also look handsome. Hey John, welcome in, dude. Welcome in. So personalizing your social media strategy in the way that you actually feel comfortable is really important. I can't stress this enough. But it is really important to listen to what I'm saying. So if you don't feel comfortable with it, don't do it. Or don't do it in like a large manner. Like if you go out to dinner, you can also make a picture of your plate saying, hey, about to get steak with the wife. Which is not showing anything more personal than the fact that you're about to eat dinner. And now you're gonna say to me like, hey, I don't like that. I would never watch someone's eating dinner or someone who is actually showing a plate with food. I don't care what you think. If your target audience likes that, if your target audience is interested in digesting that content, knowing what's going on in your life, knowing what you're about to do, then share that. Because you want to make it big as a content creator, you gotta be there where your target audience is. Switching over to Twitch. Because I am close to the end now, guys. I don't want to overdo it. This was the first session. I'm gonna do a second one about data and the other social platforms. It's gonna be Twitter and Twitch today, like I announced at the beginning. Okay, Twitch branding. I am doing a horrible job. I'm gonna talk about this stuff and say like, hey, you need to do this and that. But I gotta be honest, I am doing an awful job myself. Okay? I want to get that like straight out of here because it's true. Steak and sex is what you mean, the casual gamer. Right? What if you're a shut-in? Echo, what do you mean with a shut-in? I am slacking. I am working on something big with the one on Irani. If she, if her health improves, there's gotta be stuff coming. Steak and Bee Gees. Flemma, you behave. How are you, John? Don't worry about me, I'll work around my arm. That's not possible if you start to draw, honey. Like, how do you want to do that? Like, how would you draw without an arm? I don't... Is that gonna be like that? Is it... that's not gonna work, honey. You gotta be healthy first. I'm only getting it amputated. No, you're not. Shut-in is people that don't go outside and don't do anything excited besides sitting at the PC all day. Echo, I find that to be a perfect example. People can be shy. You can have like mental health issues, and there's all kinds of stuff. You can be a shut-in. You can be inside all day. There's all kinds of things that get in the way when you're trying to build a brand, that get in a situation when you're trying to brand. But that is your point of view. If you're inside, there's lots of things going on. There's a lot of things going on. Like, what game are you playing right now? I know that you're a grinder, so basically on your channel, I would expect more pictures of, like, results. Like, if you slayed a dragon in Monster Hunter World, yeah, if you slay one after 9 hours of work, I would expect a screenshot of it and a tweet about, yes, we fucking wrecked that Monster X, and it only took us 9.5 hours. LOL. Hashtag Monster Hunter World. Because that's where your audience is. That's your main game at that point. And you got a fantastic result in it. So you playing games offline doesn't mean you don't get content that you can share. Actually, it is beneficial content that nobody else is sharing. So you can market it, you can brand it, as long as it matches your story. And in my example right now, I know that this is your story. So I know that I'm on the right track. So when you're offline and when you're grinding and you have like a special perk that you get, a special weapon that you get, a special monster hunter, the thing that you've slayed or whatever the fuck you did, that is worth mentioning to people after a long grind, share that. Make a screenshot, send a tweet. It's 5 minutes of work and it will get you a lot of attention in the right direction. Am I fuzzy? Why am I fuzzy? Guys, the game gone furry like you just on it. What? Eh? Solid advice, thank you. I'm good, man, just woke up. Oh my god, I wish I could say the same thing. I'm about to pass out, it's 5 o'clock. Guys, can I get... I need some hype. I need some hype. I have weekend! Weekend hype, weekend hype. Can I get some weekend hype? Weekend hype, weekend hype. Can I get some weekend hype? Oh my god, here we go. Oh my god, weekend yo. Weekend yo. Weekend, 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 weekend. Oh my god, it's weekend. Now all I have to do is yell at my wife for a beer and she won't come. Wait, that's what... Never mind. But... like, there's always content no matter where you are. It depends on your target audience, whether they want to digest it or not. So match the content you're trying to send out towards the target audience that we just discussed. So if you have the right amount of people that you want to target, then you can send out whatever makes your channel. And for you, Echo, I feel like the fact that you are such a grinder in games makes it more easy to send out the information and the content that you actually want to represent. Because if you're out there slaying monsters after 9 hours and you send that out and people see that tweet, that is exactly the people that you want on your Twitch channel. You don't want the people that come to Kaiser because I'm the hype person. And I only last 3 hours and then my tension ball will go like this and then and it's gone. Well, your tension ball is like a steady 9 all the time. And I go like from 7 very fast to like 13 and then at some point I crash. And that is me. And again, go back to the drawing board. You know that you are a grinder. You know it. You can't deny it. The same goes, for example, for Dark Trooper Gaming. You got a lot of in-depth knowledge about the game. You're very good at the game. You're a grinder. You got all the gear. You got all the levels. You got everything. Probably done 3 times. If that is true, then your audience need to wanting to watch that. Right? So make the moments that you do. Pick it out. And send it away. The spooks are exhausting. Yeah, that's true, Flemma. That also depends on what you're playing. Happy Labor Day weekend. What is that, John? Holiday weekend. Labor Day, do you have like an extra day off? Is that celebration of that there's work? We got that in the Netherlands too, but I don't know when it is, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna circle back to the topic. Because next to the fact that after you've sent out the content... and you got your channel going, you got your brand going, you got a story, you got your GFX, and you got the channels that you actually want to brand yourself on, that you want to be available on, then we go to the main platform. And I say it with... don't lose faith in your main platform. It is already hard enough to attract viewers towards one Twitch channel, let alone if you start spreading out. Focus. Right? Focus with your brand on your main channel. If you want to do something on the side, I would say create a separate account. Because it's a different story. It's not the same story. It doesn't match. This is your brand. Here you can find me. This is the content that I create. And I keep on doing it. And I keep on improving myself. And I keep on being better. Until I hit like point B. And we start circling towards point C. And point D. And point E. And point F. And point G. And I can keep fucking going. Okay? Circling back. Community management. I am going to do an extended version of community management in the next session. That's going to be involving Discord, connecting with people, making people feel special and stand out and anything that you're doing. But the basic foundation I did want to touch when it comes to Twitch. Because I see this happening a lot. I call them mod whores. Mod whoring. Moderation whoring. I was talking about like if you go from A to B to C to D to F. And F is probably where you die. Can I get an F in chat? Bye bye. Community management. Community management. There is nothing on Twitch more important than mods in your channel. Nothing. You can't convince me there's anything more important than your mods. And I know some of them are here. So for me, right now, Foops, Segmented Gruden, Creepy Nanas. Are you here? Shadow Forturani is here. 4 out of my 6 mods. The other ones are not in the elite. Just Biggie and Puckix Gamers. I trust them completely. They have access to my stream elements. They have access to everything I'm doing. And you know why? I trust them with everything. If you don't have that type of connection, don't ask for a mod. Being a mod in someone's channel is actually very, very special. And you know why? You gotta be there on a certain level overall, like availability. But you also hold a sword of defense. You gotta protect the content creator. You gotta protect the person streaming. In this case, when we're talking about branding and marketing, that is actually who keeps your channel online. But you can also help telling the story. It's no wonder why all of a sudden my webcam gets fucked by a certain person. That is being set up because I gave them access to my stream elements. Because my story is not that I'm the best. I try to be funny and entertaining, and I try to be hyped and give people a special feeling. That is my story. What is yours? And the people surrounding it, let's call them the inner circle for now. The inner circle around you, those people you gotta trust 100%. They also need to be informed of every step that you're doing. I am going to rebrand my personal Discord. And they already know. They know the names, they know what I'm about to do, and they know when it's going to be started on. They know what to expect. And once the design part gets done, they have a vote. Because they know me, they know my channel, they know my story. And those people need to be, you need to like keep on, in the Netherlands we say mirroring with them. Like that. Then, if your story is to fail, then maybe your channel should be more about that. But it doesn't suit it because you are actually very good when it comes to like Apex that you're playing. I saw you get lots of dubs on the Xbox. So that's not really true. You are a little bit salty. So maybe you can do something with that. Instead of when you are really on that hype train and getting salty over your teammates not doing anything, which I saw happening, then maybe make a funny joke about it. Maybe do something with salt. To actually make that moment a moment that fits your channel. I'm sorry. Naked Wednesday. That could be a good thing. Yeah, you are salty, Dan. You know it. But it's actually, for quite some time, it's funny to watch. And you're actually really good when it comes to Apex. But I want to circle back to the moderation part. So make them feel how you feel about them. Make them special. They are special. They are your line of defense. They are the entertainment of chat. They are the ones that do the shoutouts. They are the ones that keep you safe. They are the ones that can tell your story when you are content creating. When you're in a heavy fight and you can't watch chat, there's only one thing that's gonna keep it alive, and that's the moderators. They are the soul of your channel. And if you want to market, if you want to grow as a content creator, you gotta have the right amount of mods that do what you want. I talked to Creepy about this, for example. Creepy is sometimes struggling with his aim. I said that right, guys. Did I say that right? Creepy is sometimes struggling with his aim. And he said to me, and I can fully understand it, that sometimes that is also not something that's really fun to always hear. But I told to him, dude, you gotta milk this for your brand. Make an emote with a banana and an aim thing that people can actually work with. Embrace the fact that you do it. Embrace the fact that people always talk about it. Because there can't be anything more important than brand building, word of mouth, people talking about your shit. And they love you for it. But instead of trying to become a god, embrace the fact that it's sometimes funny to watch. And that people clip it. Send it out on every single direction. Milking the banana. Yeah, that when I said it, I was like, maybe I should have chosen different wordings there. But you know what I'm saying. That's basically, again, going back to the drawing board storytelling. Banana, banana aim, work with it. So I can't stress enough, before you ask anybody to be a mod, set up a call. I have something important to ask you. Can we set up a call? And have a layout on what you expect from a mod. Because a mod is just not somebody who can regularly show up whenever the fuck they want. No, it's a commitment towards each other. I am a mod in channels I never visit for the last like 18 months. I even have control in Twitch over 2 channels that I don't know who they are. Don't take it lightly, but make it special. Make it a moment. Maybe even send a t-shirt of your own merchandising line towards your channel owners. For example, I'm just gonna show you guys. Cheers, stream. You think I forgot, but I didn't. Boom, boom. Kate is gonna tape. I don't wear it yet because it's fucking a zillion degrees. I got this from Foops himself, guys. He donated to me. And I am gonna wear it once it's winter. I got it midsummer, 30 degrees, so I'm dying. But I am gonna wear it. And that's the main difference the point I'm trying to make. Like, I mod his channel. I'm hyperactive in his channel. And if I tell his story more, it's gonna help him build the brand. So it's really smart. I'm not saying spend the money if you don't have it. I'm saying if you have the money, consider something like that to make your mods feel more special, because they are. They are the sole foundation of everything you're building, and I can't stress it more enough. Good mods make or break your fucking channel. Okay? I'm serious. I think it's one of the most highly underestimated things. Another thing that I'm missing that I'm currently working on is a channel trailer. In here you see one. I can show it live on stream if you want. It was hilarious, if you ask me. It was 10 out of 10, I'm not gonna lie. I will show you. Creepy. Oh, I typed in the X, which is really, really, really scary, of course. Creepiness. Yes, creepy, we're gonna do this live. So at this point, intro to the creepiness. Here we go. This is his channel trailer, guys. This is his channel trailer. So, what can I expect? What's the story of creepiness? That's my message now. What is the story of creepiness? This is the story of creepiness. He can't bloody fly. You have no sound? Okay, that is annoying. I'm sorry for that. That is very unprofessional. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, please. One second, Roonies. Let's try it again. No, I don't have any sound. What the fuck? What the fudge? Can I get an F in chat, please? Thank you. Oh, I know what's going on. No, it's not gonna work. I can't fix it that quickly, guys. I can't fix it that quickly. He's saying, I can't, break. Why am I going to the left? I'm sorry. Yeah, we want sound, same. I don't know why it's not working. It is working in my headset, but... Stop. Wrong airport. Sorry, I will fix it off the stream. I'm sorry. So, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so he came up, he landed, which was really a struggle. And you hear him say, break! He has trouble braking, and then when he actually landed the plane right here nicely in the grass, after that, he says, wrong airport. Wait, what? Oh no, it actually is. So, the story here, guys, and that's really important, the story here is basically, what can I expect when I've watched the Creepy Nanas? Fails. Which is really good, so that's why I picked it. Like, if you have a channel trailer that matches your content and matches what you're doing, that's actually going to tell the story that somebody who didn't follow yet can hit the follow button, and there you go. I'm sorry that it failed. And yeah, we were yelling at him to land somewhere else because he was going in the wrong direction. But yeah, so this works. That's really important. Panel management is another really important thing. I know that I cover a couple of basic things, but I also know we have a large variety of people watching. So I want to cover all the basics, and this is something I need to do myself. Like, this is really good. Make it personal. Although this is a couple of months ago and like 10 kilograms ago, but still. There's a picture here again about Foops. There's also the most important things that he wants, like Twitter, his personal Discord, merch, part of a community, donate button, and cheers leaderboard. So this right here matches his story. One thing that I'm going to give him as a tip, but that's my marketing heart beating. Don't talk in a way that you do right here. I am just a small-time variety streamer from a small town in Pennsylvania. That is actually breaking down the stuff that you're trying to build. In marketing land, we don't accept words as I am just a, or I think. I'm not sure how to pronounce that in English, but for me it should say, I am a variety streamer from a small town in Pennsylvania. It's been because you're still in it, it's my dream to be a full-time content creator since I can remember. I play way too many different games, so if you want to give me some ideas for games you would enjoy watching, let me know. You understand the difference? Like, basically what you're trying to do is you try to commit the people who come in who have never seen you before, who have like 5 seconds or 10 seconds to actually think about something regarding your brand, regarding your channel. So that's got to be spot on. So that's got to match whatever you're trying to build. What I absolutely like is the fact that all the orange elements, which is also part of his logo, is actually created in his panels as well. So if you look at this is actually perfect. The shield matches the brand, the color matches the brand, and I even think that like the typography that's used here also matches the brand. The other one that I picked, I'm sorry that I picked my own channel, I was running out of time to be honest, is manage your video section. So if you go to Kaiser, if you go to your own channel, home about schedule, if you have a schedule, load it up because that's gonna help you. If you have video section, go to the video section and click here, top right, it's scrolled up already, but above here, that says edit, customize layout, edit layout, click. And if I can give you a little bit of advice, people have a low tension bow. I've been talking for 1 hour and 35 minutes and it's probably 1 hour too long. Yes, Kaiser, it is 1 hour too long, you fuck. Listen, I'm trying to help. If you look at this one, make sure that you do the smaller videos first. So either it's going to be recent highlights and uploads, or clips, or both. Because people tend to not watch that long. People tend to not be interested that long. Imagine if you start looking at a recent broadcast that is like 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, or even longer. People will lose that momentum. And what you want to do is grab that momentum. So if you show them small piece of digested stuff that is like best of your channel, that is going to make them stick and hopefully hit the follow button. Because with that comes the opportunity to network with them, close them into your community, and start the growing process. It's why I'm here, guys. It's why I'm here. Yes, Eridos, exactly. You need to be hooked on your content. Exactly. And it's gotta fit your story, guys. So make sure that if you don't get clips from people, go to your mods. There we go again. Ask them to clip out the most special moments. And if they don't have the time, like my last horse stream, I had 0 clips. Sorry. I went back and I clipped 2 myself. Because I wanted content on my socials. I wanted to match my brand. It is me getting freakishly spooked out of my head. Which is helpful because it's funny content. You see me I was talking to chat and all of a sudden some fucker came out of the wall and it scared and it was really like, ah! Like that. It was really, really scary moment. I clip it and I'm gonna fully utilize it all over my channels because it matches my story. It's actually why I think people like watching me play horror games, because I'm super fastly scared jumpy. I'm a scared little pussycat. But that matches my story. The things that you do right here should match yours. So what did I do? If you ask me, I did It's A, which was actually the announcement of Hugo, like it's a year ago. This is a clip, a highlight moment for me because my wife was there and we did a special balloon popping moment with the color of the baby, like the gender reveal. I did that with the community. And next to that, we got a highlight of Kappa Jam, which was recently when the stream was with Foops together. And I did my first Kappa Jam with non-copyrighted music. So no DMCA strikes, and it still got lit up, which proves the point that it's not really about the music. It's about the way that you hype it up, and if the mods help you, that's going to be beneficial for you. The clips that you represent here, even though if for example you don't get any clips, go back into your own stream and clip it. Because this is really important, especially if you make it a top subject on your videos. So go back, clip and digest the best funny moments of a stream that really are going to help you build that brand up and up and up and up. Like this one is hilarious. A clip by Dr. Gaming. It was a sip after my beer and I didn't even realize I was doing it. But chat was like a gasm moment and they thought it was hilarious. Watch your VODs and make clips yourself. Yep. So if you watch back your VODs, there's two things that you need to do. One is pay attention to what you're doing. If you are watching your VOD at that moment, okay? Let's sit back, watch a VOD of yourself, and realize, hey, would I stick around to watch this or would I leave? If the answer is I would leave, go back to the drawing table. Go back to step one and start over. The second thing you want to do, really want to do there, is you also want to make sure that at that point you also clip the best moments and use that to utilize the video section and your socials. And it's gonna help you because if you're watching and you have clipped it, download the clip to your hard drive and then send it out to Twitter because you can download it later and then post it on the other socials that you might be using. Also, when people arrive here, they will see the best moments that you have actually done in your channel, the best content moments. And the VOD actually helps you, teach you how to become better, teach you how you can evolve next level. The moment from A to B that we were talking about, setting goals, is also watching back what you've done. You can't look forward if you don't know what's going on behind you. And there's a famous Dutch saying, which is really important, this one, I said it to Maddie yesterday. It is basically, driving in reverse also will cost you gasoline. So when you're driving, why not try to go ahead instead of looking back on what's wrong? I have had streams, and we all have had streams, that you close the stream down and you're like, that was not a good stream. Now, the two things that you can do at that point, you can self-soap and feel sad about it. And I'm not saying if you struggle with mental health again, guys, this is me saying it from my point of perspective. And the second one could be, what did I do wrong? What can I learn? And what can I evolve to become better tomorrow in my next stream? I feel like if you are embracing the fact that you're always willing to learn. Yeah, Aridos, it's achteruitrijden kost ook benzine. I'm sorry. It's a marketing land, a really, really famous one. You can always eat pizza. You don't have like any excuse to eat a pizza. There's always pizza. Marketplace is a marker on your VOD while you're live, so you can quickly go back to the moment, Lado, when you review the mod. Yeah, that's also a good thing if you are make a shortcut on it. Like you can make you can set like pinpoints in your streams that you later on can go back towards the pinpoints. That is something you can do. If you don't really feel comfortable with it, you can also ask a mod to write down the times, or you can, if you have the time, maybe quickly write down 7.31 and you know that around that period it happened. But making a mark is way easier. But no pineapple on pizza, guys. Otherwise, I have to ban you. Mods, if you're here, if somebody really wants a pineapple pizza, can we get a timeout for like 60 seconds? So manage your video section. If you know that a lot of content is watched below 10 minutes, then maybe make clips and highlight the first thing people see. Sell your brand, guys. Can somebody ban Foops for me, please? And Dark. I'd rather have strawberry on a fucking pizza than pineapple, guys. Another thing that is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated elements of streaming. And I'm trying to not be a dick, guys. Here you go. Within Stream Manager, under Quick Actions, you can set up a Stream Mark tab for you to use or your mods. There you go. I knew it was somewhere. I just couldn't remember where it was. One of the most under-evaluated items on Twitch is actually channel points and community redemptions. If you struggle with engagement, if you struggle with hyping up the chat, if you struggle with anything streaming or content related, guys, use your channel points to make people do it for you. Let me say it one more time. If you struggle with anything content related, like engagement, hyping up chat, or anything else, or you are shy, or you are learning, you just started, utilize your channel points to the fucking max. Because people can trigger it for you. You only need like that setup to score. Right? So if somebody goes in, for example, I have to spin the wheel right here. Spin the wheels over there. If somebody saves up 50,000 golden coins, I will spin the wheel. I will make a moment out of it. Big webcam. People can drop the spin emote. I have a whole thing around it. I don't do it on my own. That's like when chat is slowly dying or something else is happening or I'm not feeling well. Use your channel points in your advantage. Make it match whatever you're doing. Like my riot and I drink. Cheers. That can be combined with a casino theme. And the casino theme was actually on my mind when creating this. That fits my channel. What fits your channel is up to you. But there's so many options that you can actually do. One piece of advice is don't make it game related if you are a variety streamer. I see a lot of people do, for example, Sniper only or SMG only. I thought about that, but that's narrowing it down. Same if you add like gaming your name, you're narrowing down your opportunities. Because if you're streaming or playing a game that is not like with SMGs or snipers or anything related to that, then your channel points make no fucking sense. If I'm doing an e-real live stream, you can still spin the wheel. If I'm drawing, I can't draw, but for example, if I start painting or start running around like a chicken, doing the chicken dance, if I start doing that, they can still spin the wheel. And they can still make me wear the sunglasses and they can still do a cheers. We can still guide a raid. Somebody can still become a VIP and I can still do a gifted sub. Don't make it game related if you're a variety streamer. And you are a variety streamer. I don't know anybody who streams only one game. So make them more broad. And what can you do? Request a song. That's not gonna happen, DMCA copy strikes. Add a command. Add a special shout out. Add a GIF that you will play on stream. Add a sound effect that you can only trigger on channel points. Don't abuse channel sound effects in your channel. Do a singing. I will sing you a shout out. I will drink a bottle of whiskey. Or no, do a glass. I will stream with my left hand. I don't know. Keyboards only. I will bark like a dog for 2 minutes. I will meow like a cat for 2 minutes. I will do cow noises for 5 minutes. I will do a in-real live stream. I will stream for 4 hours. Stream 1 hour more. That's actually a really good one. Like imagine that you can just say like, hey, I am closing down the stream, guys, and somebody redeems 1 hour of extra streaming. That actually means, that's actually a really good idea because that means, wow. Sorry, you can't say that about yourself, I'm sorry. Because you can actually make the community say, hey, you are special enough, I'm enjoying the content, I want to be around for 1 more hour, please stream a little bit longer. The whole bottle, yeah, I'm sorry. Baron got trolled so hard yesterday. Yeah, that's a good thing. Maybe you can even say like troll a fellow community member. And then you can add mention whoever you want to be trolled. And basically what you want to do is you want the content creator to actually destroy a fellow member in your channel. Imagine that. Like Flemma is a big troll in my channel. So imagine Flemma redeeming the, I don't know, destroy option. The destroy channel point option, okay? Imagine. And she redeems it and she does add, I don't know, foops. I would actually, and then for 1 minute, I would completely destroy his channel. One of my redemption points is, where is it? Clip analyze. So basically, if you spin, you can get a clip analyzed. What I did with Creepy, who had a moment where he tried to shut someone in like Red Dead Redemption 2. It was fucking awful. I don't really want to talk about it any more than that. But the funny part about it is that he gets the attention and he's important to me because he saved up 15,000 points to get that done. And he just spinned it and he got it. So he spent 15,000 honor points. Imagine how long you have to be in my stream to get that. So that's a reward. I make his channel really important because at that point I will make him highlighted. I had him full on in my screen while people were watching and we were digesting his clip. I first played it like full speed and then we broke it down in like 0.25 speed. And then we went like frame by frame on how his aim was terrible. And then people started dropping his aim banana emote and that actually helped him build his channel and build his reputation, build his story. And then we got back to the storytelling, back to brand building. And I make someone feel very special in my channel and they can also select someone else. Like for example, Dark Trooper did on one spin and my most watched clip is now the one of Gloat where I actually sing for Gloat, who wasn't even there, but he did a request for Gloat because he wanted to shout out for his brother. So that is helping. Roast someone for 5k points is hilarious. It also makes, like, for example, if you're streaming Red Dead Redemption, which is a really slow game, it will help you because people can make you obligated to do certain things that makes the stream interactive, that you can act and talk with your audience without any cost. Like if there's like a cinematic moment, if somebody redeems, roast at Flemma, or roast at Sassy, or whatever, or Disney Dad, or whatever, then someone is going to get a special moment. You can make it like this, like, oh, we are going to destroy Sassy Lassie right now. And then you make 1 minute out of that moment to actually help. So channel points in marketing terms are one of the most important things out there because the community can decide what is going on in your content, in your channel. No, Disney Dad, I don't think you should dare me into roasting you, buddy. That is not gonna end well with your bedtime stories, I can tell you that. That is not gonna end well. And I don't want to make more enemies, I have enough. Next to the regular community challenges, you also have community challenges, which is really good. I picked one from Dark Trooper here, Make Me Play Alien Isolation stream series. If you go live, people from your community can actually contribute to the fact of the cause that they are comfortable with. This gotta suit your channel. This gotta suit your brand. That's my only question mark I have. Dark streams, XCOM and WoW and all kinds of grindy games. This is a horror game. But it also got me thinking, like, if your story is always around, like, the safe space that you are in, the safe space of the content that you provide, it is also good to sometimes step out of it. Especially if the community kind of forces you that way. So I stream XCOM, I stream WoW, I stream Monster Hunter World, I'm a grinder, for example. Hey, the community challenge is something out of my comfort zone, and only you guys can make this happen. So donate channel points, which are free, just by watching me, and help me make the goal of doing something I really don't want to do. That is a good thing. So I'm not saying, hey, stick within a brand and you're limited to what you're doing. No, I'm saying stick to the brand with whatever you are doing. But if something is going to help lift, boost, or do anything with your channel, do it. And make that community based, because that's gonna make them feel connected. That's also going to happen if you actually start streaming the game, because people spending their honor on it, or their channel points on it, and it's actually going to make them feel connected to the stream you're about to do. So that's really a smart move. I don't want to talk about Alien Isolation and Pineapple Pizza next to that. I have another one here. Like, you have a certain amount of options here. Like, he's from Australia, so what he does is sing certain songs or do anything you like here. Add a command. Emotes only chat is something people already have, a lot of people have. So there's a lot of options for you to actually engage and make the community feel special, make the community feel committed, and it will actually help you becoming bigger, becoming more involved in the community as a whole. Yes, I said whole. Next thing, and I'm circling back to the GFX part. Basically, if you are brand building, if you're marketing the brand, if you are working on marketing your branding strategy, GFX is crucial for your success. I've been already bitching about it a long time. I got a couple of examples right here. And these are good examples. These are all great. Let me start over here. This one is from Mummy Penguin, a beloved elite member. So when you sub for 1 month, you're in the egg. And that egg starts to unhatch until you're like the super penguin. So basically, by growing with her in her channel, you're actually evolving into a fully committed part of the channel. You all have a lot of emote slots. Yeah, that's something to grow to. That can be your B part, buddy. A next emote unlock can be a B. Can be a next point in your growth, in your natural growth as a content creator. So for Sassy Lassie, I think this is really smart. I'm sorry it's a little bit stretched, but that's because I made it bigger so people can actually see it. Sassy Lassie, your content evolves around... well, no. Sassy Lassie, your content is disturbed by birds. So birds are actually a thing in her channel. So basically they come and sit on her head. They come sit on her shoulder and everything like that. And what she did, she's not running away from that. She's embracing it. Because it's her, and there we go back to the beginning, unique selling point. What makes you stand out from the rest? For Sassy Lassie, it's her birds. They just fly around, sit on her chest, sit on her shoulder. Oh my god, I'm gonna get murdered by chat now. And what she did, she actually took those birds and make it a special moment. So the birds are there no matter what you do. If you sub to her channel, you can actually request the birds, like drop the birds, do anything with the birds. And once they arrive, there you go. Sorry, Dark. Yes, I'm sorry. The Casual Gamer, which was Gilo UK, and then it was Games Play Badly UK, is now the Casual Gamer. His channel evolves around like a large variety of games, and I'm not really talking about like games from now. They are from like he's a little bit like he's a senior citizen. He's a little bit older, so what he does actually is he starts like in a CES time, and then he moves up all the way until now. So retro until like the big AA games from now. And what he does really smart is he rebranded, because I think that, and I think it's a smart move, because Games Play Badly is not always the case. Like, you don't have to be the best, but if I'm there for the game and you say you play it badly, I don't want to watch that for too long. Because if I'm there to digest the game, because I'm not going to buy it myself, but I do want to know what the game is about, I am not going to show up, because I will go to a different channel and watch that. The Casual Gamer is much better suited for what he's doing. Next to that, his channels all evolving around like anything retro, until the fact that the noob system and everything else is related to, like, if he's playing and he is failing, people can start dropping it. And the emote is already being abused a lot, if I can tell. I did target 2,600 after the Night of the Dead last night. That was too late for me, buddy. You always stream so late. But I will watch the VOD because I love that. He's also got some cheer modes here. Like, if you are affiliated, you can get your cheer modes. So your cheer modes are connected to, like, if people have a certain cheer amount in your channel, that can help. But make this fit the story. The next thing that the Casual Gamer needs to do, Gilo, is make this into one brand, like one line. Because this is like line 1, this is line 1, this is line 2, and this is line 3. So one, at the end, one line is what you really want to achieve. Remember when I first came in your chat with your old name, you were playing Mario 3 and you did good, so I told you your name didn't fit. Exactly my point. I had the name because of the game. For some reason, I just got good. Well, you focused on one game and you sucked, and then you got better once you practice it. That's actually what I mean with like keeping it more open. Like keep the name more open. Don't make your name be cut out of something that you might want to do in the future. Like Kaiser versus Geyser Gaming makes me able to do real life streams or whatever I want in the future. So that's actually a learning moment, I think. If you go to Foops, his channel is all about the potet. So what he did is, I think, smart. Like this one, the potet emote, the potato, is actually going to help. And this is one style. I think Arani made them. It's one style of emotes that actually representing things that can happen in his chat all around his gameplay. So that's really good because once they start spamming it, there is the more that they spam, the more that they use your emotes in other channels, the more advertising you will get. And the more word to mouth advertising you will get, the better it is for your brand to build it. I have my channel Kaiser, which is actually Emperor in Dutch. And for me, I evolved it around military. So all of these emblems are real military emblems. Not real like in a way that the American army would use it, but real in the way of like army related. They're actually based upon real ones and then made fake. So after that, like I created it because if you're the emperor of your army, and that was back when I had the 10 Legion, I wanted to recruit people, etc., and then tell the 10 Legion story, which then became the Inner Circle, and now it's going to be digested to something else. So keep on evolving as a brand is really important there as well. So guys, for now, this was the first session. I'm getting really tired as well. It was 2 hours, which was longer than I was expecting. The next session is going to be about data marketing. I'm really going to dive into like the big data thing in Twitch, because Twitch tells you a lot and a lot more than I can tell you are expecting. I will go ahead in and I will tell you more about that. We're also going to go into Discord, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and I'm going to combine this within the community management thing. So I really want to go into more in depth about community management and holding your social media responsible for what you're doing and telling your story. If you haven't done already, guys, / Discord, feel free to join the Discord. We are the Elite Academy, Elite team as a whole. And we also have a website. Go check it out. Twitch.tv. EliteTeam.tv. In that, we got events. We got a fantastic YouTube section with videos. The videos are done by John the Sauce and later on also Maddie. And I will appear probably with this. I don't know. I hope. And we're going to write articles about it as well. I hope that this helps. Does anybody have any questions for me or something that they want me to look at? Because I'm available like right now. Let me also dive into the Elite Academy chat. Is there somebody? There's nobody here. Guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for the compliments, guys. If you want me to review something, I see a lot of people tagging people in the Twitter post. That's something I should be doing. Okay, that's an excellent question. That is a really good question. Let me bring up Twitter. So tagging, there's two different items for tagging. Like if you go, I will show my profile because I know what I've been tweeting. Like there's certain items that deserves the special attention. I wouldn't over exaggerate it. I would just pick out moments. Because yes, tagging is a good thing because it will increase engagement. But there's also a thing like too much. Okay? So special happy birthday at Kelkels. This is a form of tagging. This is tagging number 1. A true friend is still very young lady with just 32 on the counter, GG's. So this tag right here. Are you talking? If you don't have dark mode enabled, Carito, I'm flying over to Sweden and I'm gonna smack you. I am really going to. You also have windows in black, I hope, because otherwise I smack you twice. Where's the channel point redemption for another hour? No. So this is the first one. Now, if you scroll down, you see me. I uploaded this picture. Awesome GFX artist, stalker, Shadow Force Ronnie. Shows me a bit on stream. I love it. Then Funky Glow takes that moment to the next level by creating this piece of art. So this happened in my stream. Somebody snapshotted this and send it out to Twitter. You can do two things. This matches my channel. This is really good for my channel. So what I did is I made an awesome post about it. Sorry, I made a separate post about it. I'm getting tired. A separate post about it. The difference with what I did is I didn't tag anybody. Because I tagged Arani and I tagged Gloat. For me, other posts are more important than this one. I do want to share it, but I don't want to over-exaggerate the people and amount of tagging that I do. So you want to keep it balanced. It doesn't hurt you. Let me repeat that. It doesn't hurt you, but in the end, it also doesn't help you. The difference now is playing a new horror on my channel called hashtag Made of Skur. Very good review, so let's see if it gets me jumping. And I did tag you. And I did tag other people who I hope will show up in my stream. So this, for me, was more important to tag people in than the other tweet. A different one. Kaiser 1, Mosquito 0. This is actually a true shot. He's very dead. Although this is not really true, because it's basically Kaiser 1, Mosquito 1, because there's blood. So I tagged him somewhere. He already tagged me. So what I did is I thought it was funny, so I made a picture of it, and I didn't tag anybody. I didn't connect it to anybody. I retweeted Sassy here. This Friday I'm going to do a masterclass on branding or marketing from identity to target audience. I did tag 9 other people, 10 people in total. Because this is another moment where I really want to reach the most people. And I feel like if you tag them too much, they won't retweet or like or do whatever they want with the post. So don't do it like in Zalando mode. Don't be everywhere. Just pick your moments. I'm showing you like a week. Didn't tag anybody. What I did do here, for your example, is they might say hashtag get good guys, eh? There you go. There you go, Foopsie. But you know what? Nothing I can do here. Still on team hashtag no crown. And I'm here for a while to go. So I picked a moment. My controller wasn't working. This can happen, guys. Like, I used the hashtag that Foops made alive, and then I started marketing it. So I did one here. I retweeted him here. And you know what I did? I started replying to everybody. So everybody who started replying on the Get Good Guys, eh? Get Good Guys, eh? Sassy, I hope you sleep well tonight. What I did is I started retweeting and started engaging with everybody. But if you ask me about like the tagging, keep it to a minimum. Only do it on moments that are actually really special or something you really want attention for. Because if you compare it, let me compare it, like non-tagging, 9 likes, 1 comment. I did tag 3 retweets, 11 and 9. So it doesn't really make that much of a difference. As long as you keep on engaging, if you keep on stimulating people, if you keep on throwing the content out there. Guys, 1 mosquitoes, 8 likes. I tag people, 4 retweets and 11. 8, 17, 11. And I did tag people, but there's beer in it. You see the variety of things that I do? I try to retweet people to stimulate, to try and help them reach a bigger audience. I try to use my network to make other people grow. Like this shout out I gave here, like for Sassy Lassie, that I made a free happy. Oh my god. This is awful. And really good. That is helping everybody. Anybody else has a question? When tagging in a post, avoid tagging the person, start a post, you want it to be public. Exactly. So if you tweet out at, I saw that happening with Gloat. If you tweet out like this, where is it? I have an example of your what you're trying to say there. Here, Dan. This could be your son one day in the future, Kaiser Gaming, from Ajax to Manchester United. This was so cool, buddy. This I should have retweeted that. But there you go. Where's Gloat? Here. If you do this, at Kaiser Gaming new emote, if you start with the at mention, then it's only going to show up in the timeline of yourself and the person that you are at mentioning it to. If you did new emote at Kaiser Gaming, it will show up in everybody's timeline. So the range of people that you're actually going to reach will massively increase over that. So the difference between marketing yourself, because this was also a moment for Gloat. If I was him, I would have done new emote for you at Kaiser Gaming. Hope you love it. Hashtag trolling, hashtag get good, Kaiser. I don't know, whatever. And that will reach a bigger audience, because that is something that if I retweet, it will show up in my timeline as well, instead of just a selected one. So for mass, if you're really talking to someone, mention it, mention and start the tweet. If you're trying to reach a big audience, make that mention in the middle of the tweet. That is so dope, Dan. So you match my brand with Ajax. That's actually the point. GG's. Anybody else has any questions, guys? What do you want to know? What do you want to learn? What else did I miss that you really want to talk about? Or something you want to show me? Or should I finish the stream and start rating someone? That's also fine. That's also fine. You can tell me what you want, but do it now. At least you drink the good stuff. I got Daniels here, guys. Jack fucking McDaniels. Does anybody else have a question, or are we about to rate someone? Elite style. Thank you, Flemma. And I can take the trolls, I just skip. Prime example on my Twitter, Lord Thickums inside joke. Bet your community creates stuff for you that's yeah, 100%, Maddie. 100%, dude. I was talking about the Hedrian. Oh, Hedrian is really good. I even contacted him for sponsorship. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. For Friday Cafe, guys. Will you be answering more questions like this next time? Yep. Next time, guys, again, I already told you, I think, but let me get it once more up. Next time will be more in-depth about data marketing. This is really advanced. I'm really going to show you like in-depth knowledge about unique viewership, chat lines, and what you really want to look at once you go to dive into the data marketing sessions. Like, there's certain things that are not really that important, and there's some key crucial things on growth and community management. Yeah, and I'm gonna do the same thing. If you have any questions about that, it will be highly engaging as well. Gonna have to check the VOD for this one, caught in the last minutes of it. Sharkilo, doesn't matter, buddy. Thank you very much for stopping by, dude. It's always going to be uploaded to our YouTube channel, Maddie, right? Are we gonna do that, Maddie? I'm doing a thing in the content creators chat too. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Is there a schedule for these TED Talks? No, this is that. They are announced in the Discord. So, and also on the website. If you go to eliteteam.tv/articles, or you go to eliteteam.tv and go to the article section, the event section, there's also the events announcements. So if you go to the website, check it out. In the Discord, there's also announcements on all the different topics. And hopefully we try to make you grow as a content creator, as a person, and us as a whole, as a community.